Buddy Chris here. So here I'm tapering a soundboard panel, and I just had to mark it out with chalk. See the little pink lines there. Basically what you do is you leave the middle thick and you thin out to the edges. The dimensions of those compared to the size of the piano comes with experience, so I really can't tell you dimensions. I know a lot of people want me to give them dimensions and stuff like that, but you really can't, because you got to take into account the type of piano, the size of the piano, and all of that. But basically, you want to leave the middle on the thick side, so 3/8 or less, and then you want to come down to the corner, to the edge here, about 1/4 of an inch. And so exactly how you do that is, kind of personal preference. This is what I'm following here is a historical way that they did it. As you can see up here, this part in the middle, see, between those pink lines there, all the way up to the top is left thick. And then you do a lot of thinning right here. And then maybe a little less going around like that. And then over into that corner, you want to, again, a lot of thinning into this section here. This is the way that it was done for a long time, and then the main difference came in 1936 when Steinway did their diaphragmatic soundboard. And how that looks different is that here in the center, they made this come around right here, and then they tapered from about here all the way to here. And that severely weakened this area right here. So you'll see that the middle here stays about the same thickness all the way to here. But Steinways, they would go from here and taper to here. And if you rebuild enough Steinway boards, you quickly find out that the older ones even just sounded better. So they kind of went backwards on their diaphragmatic soundboard. But people still copy that today. Which I really think is a mistake. I think it really just shortens the lifespan of the board. So the main purpose of doing this tapering is it reduces a lot of weight, and it reduces the stiffness effect of the rim. So it makes the bridge area vibrate more. And another thing it does, it removes a lot of weight, more than you think. Let me look down to the floor here. Look at all the wood chips that are removed from this. There's tons of chips being removed. So when I do the tapering, I do it by hand with the hand plane, and I know how far to go, because before I start doing that, I use this tool here that makes holes at a certain depth, and that I set. And believe it or not, this is a very old tool. It's the very same tool Stradivarius used. It's very effective for setting there's a gap right there. So you set that gap, and then you punch a hole in the soundboard, and then you play until that hole's gone. You're right at the depth you set. Pretty clever. And so I made a big one. So that's how I do the tapering by hand. Hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you very much for watching.